Now, this isn't how I was going to start this video, but I do have Twitter open right now because it's got one of the topics I want to talk about in this video. And I've just seen that new COVID is trending in the United Kingdom, which is brilliant news. It's just what we need, isn't it? A new COVID, a brand new release. It's just like the DLC to COVID-19, is it? Honestly, I am ecstatic. Like, it's getting a bit boring now, honestly. COVID, if you're watching this video, lay off a little bit, okay? You've had your time to shine, okay? We can do without it for now. Please! But hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Marky channel. If you are new here, please do subscribe. It takes 2 seconds. You scroll down, you click a button, it's free, and you get notified when I upload videos. It's a win-win situation in my eyes. And if you don't want to click the subscribe button, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Honestly. But either way, today's video is going to be another topics video. A few topics have happened in the past day or so. And we start off with the smaller stuff and we work our way up to the bigger stuff, okay? You guys know how this works. Now, for the first one, it's actually quite a positive story because KSI, a YouTuber that you guys have probably heard of before, has actually got a #1 album. And it's not even like an iTunes like #1 album either. It's like an official album chart #1, okay? Which I believe, now correct me if I'm wrong, is the first YouTuber to do this. Or at least whilst they're still a YouTuber, because I guess maybe like Troye Sivan or someone's done it before, or Justin Bieber if you really want to class him as a YouTuber. But someone who's still a YouTuber, getting #1, I believe it's the first time it's ever happened. But big well done to KSI for getting a #1 album. Very, very proud of you and all that. And honestly, the most thing I'm shocked about right now is the fact that I'm talking about something positive, which just seems a bit weird for me, okay? Right, should we sort that out maybe? Let's find something negative to talk about. So for the next topic, we actually have Klein, who actually was calling out a bunch of Twitch streamers recently for doing gambling streams. Now, if you don't know, gambling streams in general have just blew up on Twitch recently, specifically. A few people are also doing videos on it. But it's where people get paid by these gambling sites, and these gambling sites will put credit on their account, and they'll spend that credit on the gambling site and see how much they can win. Now, I guess it depends on the company, but what we have seen in the past with certain companies is that they may actually, like, rig the odds of how much you can actually win on said sites. A clear example of this was the CSGO Lotto stuff that was happening like years ago, and obviously there's also like gambling sites that have happened recently that have been exposed for it. But you would like to think the bigger ones, the ones that most people go on, don't do that, but who fucking knows in this world? But either way, Klein, like I said, actually called out a bunch of Twitch streamers who were promoting these gambling sites.
And for the record, I don't think you've been scamming anybody. It's great that you realized that this was a bad thing and you stopped, and I'm glad you stopped, and I think that's awesome because it's hard to say no to that much money, right? And so it takes a lot on a personal level to say no to $1 million a month, right? Or $2 million a month or whatever Aiden's getting. And so
sorry, $1 million a month, $2 million a month, maybe, he said. What the fuck? Like, that is a thing with these brands, okay? Like, a lot of these crypto brand deals that are happening recently and, like, the gambling sites. These deals are coming from companies that have a lot of money. I mean, their whole company is about money, crypto and gambling. They have a lot of money that they can pay people, and they know they're going to get a lot of money back. So it's not like you just buy one product from their site. You get almost somewhat addicted to going on these sites and spending more and more money. So honestly, it must be pretty fucking tough to say no to $1 million or $2 million a month, just based on morals. I can imagine that actually being a bit fucking tough.
you know, you did the right thing, and that's great. And I think that that I'm totally. You know, I think it's great. What can I say? I think you're good. I mean, you did it. You realized it was bad. You moved on. That's fine, you know?
The difference between you and Mizgiv, though, is that Mizgiv is not, like, coming on to be like, I'm going to debate about still, like, this gambling site is not a scam or whatever the fuck.
When was Miz brought up and lumped in any articles or media?
I did. I brought him up yesterday. I said Mizgiv used to gamble. What do you have to...
That's you. Something that is recurring. If I find an opportunity to put a stop and...
Sorry, I just love how, like, Ethan almost just kind of said to him, look, I don't think you did anything wrong. Fair enough, it's a bit hard to turn down the type of money that you're getting offered, and you sorted it out, well done, and then they just get very, very angry all of a sudden. Now, I'm not 100% sure who the Hassan guy is, I'm not fully aware of him, but I do know Trainwreck, and I do know XQC, is that his name? I don't know him that fucking well, I haven't seen that much of his stuff, but I know they're both very, very big on Twitch. XQC specifically, I remember seeing him with like 100k live viewers or something like that, so I know these guys are like the top level of Twitch. So let's see what they say.
Try to give it a good explanation of why it's not a certain way, right? And it's not a complete scam lord shit.
It's possible, but I don't think you're scamming. This is the hut, by the way.
Stop pointing to the hut, dude.
Just saying. Seen more legitimate fucking headquarters in
I mean, they probably have one in Cyprus too. Trust me. Like that doesn't really. It's just like someone can have a legitimate business and still be a scam.
Okay, I'm not saying anything. Okay, but you of all people should know. Okay, that don't like in 99% of fucking billionaires have all their shit routed through the fucking to Belize and the Caymans Isles or fucking
and it's really scummy because yes. Less restriction, less financial regulation and restriction. That's precisely why they do it. Just like the reason why steak is not fucking headquartered in Canada and instead is headquartered in fucking Curacao is that exact same reason why billionaires fucking route their money through that. And that is incredibly indecent. And I'm fully against it. I would throw all those motherfuckers in jail if I had the opportunity.
Love how this even has to be a debate, by the way. Like, he literally just give you credit and said, well done, you're not scamming people, and now you're trying to convince people you're not scamming. It makes zero fucking sense. Maybe if we all just sit there and agree that maybe it is a bit morally wrong to run fucking gambling sites as a brand deal when your audience are all about 12 to 15 years old, we can just move on from this, and it's nice and easy. So I'm just looking right now, and it seems like XQC has 65,841 subs on his Twitch account. I don't know how accurate that is, so let's just say it's a roundabout number. Now, when you bear in mind that you earn about $3 per each sub, maybe more when you're at his point and, like, you get better contracts with Twitch and whatnot, something tells me he's alright. He's doing all right. He doesn't need me running any, like, scammy companies. Let's just agree on that. But yeah, everyone, I'd love to know your opinions on these YouTubers and Twitch streamers who are promoting, obviously, the crypto stuff that we've already seen, but also these gambling sites. Like, do you think they should be allowed because they're of age, so if they want to promote a gambling site, they can? Or do you think they should have to bear in mind the age of their audience? Well, the primary core of their audience, all a bit younger, probably underage when it comes to gambling. Do you think they should think about that and maybe not promote these things, or do you think they're doing nothing wrong? Let me know. Now, we're kind of sticking from the same topic here, but instead of listening to H3, we actually have Cody Ko and Noel Miller talking about it on the Tiny Meat Gang podcast as well, about these Twitch streamers and whatnot promoting these gambling sites.
That stuff, man. So first of all, crazy ass information in the last like 7 days about all that.
Yeah.
So what is it? It's Steve will do it and other people get a percentage of the bets that people make?
Yeah, so I don't know how CoffeeZilla found this out, but he basically found the affiliate program that Rubit has. So Rubit is the site that Nelk was promoting and Steve will do it, uses to gamble. It's just a crypto gambling website like all the other ones. But the affiliate program that they have is that they get normal affiliate programs are like you get a certain percentage of people that sign up, like, you know, for any site that uses like a monthly subscription or something like that, it's like you'll get a percentage of, or on Amazon, for example, you get a percentage of anyone's purchases if they, for the next like 48 hours, if they use your affiliate link to go to Amazon.
Now, what I do find quite interesting about this is, as they're saying right now, that Nelk are promoting some crypto gambling site, and Steve will do it as well, and they get a percentage of the money that people spend on these sites. Now, what's interesting about this is that Nelk were actually the people who called out a bunch of YouTubers for promoting crypto coins. I know it's a little bit different, okay, but basically calling them scams and whatnot, and saying there's some like shady stuff going on behind the scenes. And obviously, as we're talking about right here, CoffeeZilla did a video working out that actually Nelk and Steve will do it get a percentage of the money spent on these sites. Not the crypto sites, but the crypto gambling sites. So even though it's a bit different and it's not as bad as like the Save the Kids talk or anything like that, it is a bit interesting how they so heavily called it out and then proceeded to do something that was a little bit sketchy in itself.
For other things, it's like sometimes you get a percentage of the initial fee that the person uses to sign up or whatever. For gambling websites, the way it works is you get, if they use your affiliate link to sign up with the gambling site, then you get a certain percentage of every single one of your bets. The person that you help sign up, their bets. So, and it goes up depending on how much you're getting people to sign up. So
oh my God.
They're potentially making 15% of every single one of people's bets. And I mean, I read some of these replies to like, because CoffeeZilla and Steve will do it had like a interaction on Twitter, and people were like going at each other, and some of the people that replied were like Nelk fans, and they were like, "No, dude, Steve, I really think CoffeeZilla's right on this one, man. Like, I'm down like 10K on Rubit just this month." It's like,
yeah, maybe we should agree that every YouTuber that you like is promoting some gambling site or some crypto site, don't listen to them. It's almost as if these YouTubers aren't exactly the best people for financial advice. I mean, if I was to sit here and sell you guys a t-shirt that was like 40 quid, that would be a bit like, oh God, Callum, you are kind of ripping them off a little bit. It's a bit much for a t-shirt. But if I was sat here promoting some gambling site, some crypto coin where you end up losing thousands of your own money without winning hardly anything back, I'm a bit of a prick. And it seems to be such a massive increase on YouTube and Twitch and whatnot of people promoting stuff like this, like so many different YouTubers. I mean, just in this video, we spoke about XQC, Trainwreck, Nelk, Steve will do it. In the past, we spoke about FaZe doing it, Logan Paul doing it. Like, these are big people who are doing this stuff. But even then, there's still some people who'll sit there and be like, oh, no, you know, it's up to the audience. Like, if they don't want to get involved in it, they won't. So it's up to them, and it's all their responsibility. And I disagree with that personally, but I would love to know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts on all of this gambling crypto shite. Now, moving on to the last topic of today's video, ladies and gentlemen. There hasn't been too many topics going around recently. I guess the ones we're talking about today are quite big, though. And this one's no different, actually. So, allegedly, as you can see by this headline right here, the Ace family and Catherine McBroom allegedly sued for $30 million following the fall of their latter's skincare brand. The article then goes on to say that the Ace family and Catherine McBroom have recently come under fire yet again after being sued by 1212 Gateway's business partner TBL Cosmetics. In early July, fans grew furious at Catherine McBroom and her skincare brand 1212 Gateway after multiple customers exposed the products as either having faulty packaging or leading to an uncomfortable burning sensation when applied, which doesn't exactly sound great, does it? On Thursday afternoon, photos of an ongoing lawsuit between TBL Cosmetics and Catherine McBroom surfaced online. And as you see in the article, they actually use a few screenshots of the lawsuit. As you can see here, the reserves the right to seek $30 million in damages. 30 mil! Now, you also got to remember as well, this is all following after Social Gloves, Oscar McBroom's company, allegedly went bankrupt because they couldn't pay their fighters. They're under a lot of shit right now. Now, I actually do have a Google Doc of, like, all of the contract and the lawsuit, but I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know what a fucking lot of this actually means. If I remember, I'll try and link it in the description of this video. If I don't, someone just call me out in the comments, and I'm sure I'll remember eventually. Now, one person I would actually like to see doing a video on this is actually Emily D. Baker, as you can see the channel on screen right now. And she's actually a lawyer who looks at lawsuits and knows a lot more than I obviously do, and I'd love to see a video by her kind of talking about it all so we can get a better understanding, because yet again, not a fucking lawyer. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on the Ace family. They seem to be going under a lot of shit right now, and apparently they were losing a house at one point as well. Doesn't exactly seem the best time to be part of the Ace family. But yeah, either way, like I said, let me know your thoughts on everything I spoke about in today's video. If you did enjoy, please do leave a like down below, subscribe if you are new as well, and yeah, I guess until tomorrow, because I'm uploading daily, I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, goodbye.
A, B to the Y, I'm a T-star, boy, and that's forever till I die. Up and coming, MC, you can see it in my eyes. Every time I drop the mic, I swear I got a